Sorry about that, y'all. That last video got cut off. So, but anyways, we're gonna just jump right back in here with part two of this relief blunt. Because at the end, I'm gonna tell you how I feel by smoking the whole thing. So you guys are gonna bear with me. You're gonna have to watch two parts. It is what it is. It's all good. And to get to the end, to let you know how I'm really feeling. Because you already know. If you watch the first one, I'm feeling real good. So, and this, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This tastes freaking awesome. Awesome. So, and it's just nice to sit here and chill. But yeah, I was talking about the pineapple tsunami hash. That's what I'm working on right now, and I'm super excited because, like I said, the blueberry pie hash smells so good, and the effects are incredible. Pineapple tsunami is has a little bit different note on it, obviously, because it's pineapple, but it already smells so good. Again, once I jar it and I put it together, finish processing it, we're gonna open that jar and it's gonna just, it's gonna smell so amazing. But that one got me. That's the first time I've coughed on this. But that was a big hit, and y'all know if you guys smoke blunts or you smoke joints, the further down you smoke, the more harsh it gets, because that resin starts to come and build up. Like if you have a joint that is like a more of a clear one. I don't have any papers with me right now, but maybe I do. No. But you can actually see the resin building up, and it'll transfer down. Go watch my video from the Cinderella CBG strain, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because that strain really, like, you could see it from the flame all the way down. It was traveling the resin, and as it builds up, and it keeps building up and building up and building up, and as you continue to smoke, that you're now getting all of that oil resin that's built up in there, so it becomes harsher, and it definitely becomes more potent. Definitely becomes more potent. Oh yeah, though. So good. So good. Oh, I needed this. I'm telling y'all, man, the day I've had, it has been crazy. It's good to be looking outside. Still raining? Yeah, it's still raining out there, but it's all good. We need a little bit of rain. It's been hot. Although I like the heat. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I like the heat. I prefer warm, hot weather over cold weather any day. Any day. I am not a cold weather person, which is crazy because I've only ever lived in northern states. So I don't know. But I'm just not a cold person. I would love to just live somewhere that it's warm year round. So, like Arizona. I know Arizona's hot as frick. But Arizona be tight to live in. Texas. I freaking love Texas. And Florida. Florida also. Texas and Florida, probably my two favorite southern states. Two favorite southern states is Texas and Florida. Texas, you cannot beat Texas barbecue. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. I don't care. You cannot beat Texas barbecue. Sorry. There's no one that does it better than Texas. Get yourself a Texas beef brisket. And I'm telling y'all. Plus, I've also found the best freaking donuts in Texas too. Best donuts in Texas. Texas has got it going on, guys. Texas got it going on. Florida's tight because, I mean, Texas is sunny a lot too, but like there's just something nostalgic about Florida for me. I don't know if it's the fact that like I've been going to Florida since I was like a baby. you know, on family vacation trips or whatever. At least back when family would take vacations, but mainly it was grandma and grandpa that took me to like, well, I guess Myrtle Beach isn't in Florida, but that's where we started going, and then we started going to Panama and going over, and then Tess and I, at least once a year, go to St. Augustine. Just freak! I love St. Augustine, Florida. I love it. Um, but yeah, so it, you've got the beach, you've got the people, um, and you've got like palm trees everywhere. I freaking love palm trees. It's just, it's a really great place. Um, and Texas is the same way. I really enjoy Texas. Nate is down in Texas. You know, he works with us part time, and he kind of runs things down there in the Austin area. Although he's now kind of over a little bit more area than that, but I love Texas too. I love Texas barbecue. Majority of the people are real cool. Um, I don't know what it is. There's just something about both those states that just feel, I don't know. So as far as southern states go, um, now I've never been to um, New Mexico. That's a state that I want to go visit sometime because I've heard it's very pretty. Um, but yeah, New Mexico is a place I want to go visit. Been to Louisiana. Um, Food's good, but that was for me. I couldn't. I didn't really vibe with Louisiana. Um, and never been to Mississippi. Um, but I've heard I'm not really missing much. But I think it'd be cool to visit. I want to visit everywhere personally. Like I love traveling. I love traveling. I love going to places, learning about like the culture of that place. Because people always think about culture is something that you get outside of or the country you're living in. But that's not true. I mean, I guarantee you, go from Ohio or Indiana, like Midwest states, and then go down south. Culture's completely different. The people are different. The way that they talk, the way that they you know, present themselves, completely different. Um, you know, the things that they hold value to, different. You go up in the northeast states, completely different mindset of people and things that they cherish. I mean, you know, it's different things. They up there, they like the Patriots. You know, I ain't down with the Patriots. So no hate. I'm just messing with y'all, but I'm supposed to say that. I was born and raised in Indianapolis. I'm a diehard Indianapolis Colts fan. I can't help myself. I have. It's. I was born into the fact that the Patriots, you know, we don't like them. It's just can't help it. Um, but no, I really do. I love to travel. I would love to travel outside of the country though. That just gets really expensive and very time consuming. But I'd love to visit Europe. I've never been to Europe, and I think that would be really really cool to do like a month or two, like trip to different parts of and countries of Europe. I just think that that would be. I just think it would be legit. You know. I really would like to go to um, Scotland and Ireland because I've got bloodline from Ireland and Scotland. I'd like to go to England, you know, got ancestry from England as well, but also it's England. I think it'd be crazy fun. Obviously, Amsterdam, which would be legit to go to. Um, and then I'd really like to go over to, um, you know, like different parts of Asia. You know, I really like to visit Jerusalem and that surrounding area there. I know like Israel and other Middle Eastern areas and places like that. I don't know if Israel's considered Middle Eastern actually, but just that area has so much history. Whether you believe in Christianity or not, that part of the world has so much history that I just think it would be amazing to go look at some of the temples there, to go look at some of the like the history. Our history as a human race, our history dates back thousands of years, going back into that area. Same thing with Africa. I think Africa would be freaking amazing to go visit. Do a safari. That'd be so awesome. But anyways, I like traveling. I like traveling. I like exploring the foods because I'm a foodie. I like traveling and getting to know different cultures and being educated in different cultures and understanding, learning things because there's a lot we can learn from different people. It's one of the best things about diversity and having different people in your circles is because you can learn a lot from different people and then apply some of the good things into your life. So, lot of cool stuff that you can learn when traveling. The only place I've been outside the country is Mexico, and I was like 17, and I didn't really go to learn about the culture. I went on a vacation with my aunt and uncle at the time. I was 17, and I just went and had a good time. And I was like a really shy kid too at that time. So I would like to go back to Mexico, but not just go to like big tourist sites like Cancun, but I'd like to go, to see some of the more authentic, parts of the country, the non-tourist parts of the country. And I know some of this stuff like can be dangerous. I know someone might say, "Oh, it's dangerous to travel to some of these places." Yeah, but it's also dangerous to walk out your front door sometimes. I mean, you can't live your life in fear. You just can't. I mean, if you do, you're not going to be able to live. I mean, it's not living. Because if you're afraid of exploring things, then you're going to be afraid of everything. And I living with anxiety. I have anxiety. When that fear creeps in, it takes over your life. It takes over your life. When that fear creeps in, and you start letting that fear control you, and you start letting that anxiety overcome you, man, it's a sad world. That's why I love cannabis. I love the fact that hemp is legal pretty much everywhere. I know some states are trying to ban smokable hemp. They're trying to. I really don't think it's going to pass, honestly, in those states. I know some states have stricter rules. So, like, you can have a handler's license to, like, process and stuff like that. Process flour and stuff like that for a couple $100 in Kentucky. But here in Ohio, the license starts at $3,000. Yeah. And the grower's license, I'm not even going to tell you how much that is. It's absurd. But Ohio, they like to nickel and dime. That's just what it is. They like to nickel and dime. They make it hard for the small people. So, but whatchamacallit, who is it? Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a great place to get licensed for hemp and to grow and to process. There's a lot of places that are really cool, like Pennsylvania, where DM Blair's at. They, they don't nickel and dime it. Now, I know that Pennsylvania has some still adopting it, to be more culturally accepted there by police officers, which is funny here because police officers here and like law enforcement here, they don't even really trip about it. But that's again, like this state is a medical marijuana state, and so I think it's very, very, like, Scoops, bro, you like right in the screen. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You want some love and attention, huh? Yeah. But I was saying, Ohio has decriminalized. A lot of counties in Ohio have decriminalized marijuana. So police officers aren't even really like fucking with you over hemp or caring if it's hemp or anything else. Now, of course, if you got like, a whole bunch in your car and you get pulled over, they're probably going to ask for some paperwork. But I've not really heard, too much about here, and I've had encounters with police officers, with people who have tried to throw me under the bus and my company under the bus, and I've had no issues with the police officers that I've had encounters with, and they've all been like, okay, you got the paperwork, you're good to go, no worries. So yeah, but that's thought I was going out. But yeah, I'm starting to blab on now because I'm feeling really good. This is the best I've felt all day long. So we are at the end of this. There's not much more here to smoke because the filter starts about right here. My thoughts on this, overall thoughts on this, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. I mean, I'm feeling so good right now. I'm clear-headed, but I have this very, very uplifted feeling, and I'm even usually a lot of times nervous on these videos. I don't do well on camera. I know I got a YouTube channel and a company that bases, a lot of its marketing from YouTube and Instagram, but like I'm typically kind of sometimes socially awkward with words and everything else. I have ADHD and anxiety. Those two, when those two get going, like today, they were both on 100. It's difficult to get through the day. This is the most clear-headed I've felt all day long. This is the most relaxed I've felt all day long. Like, internally relaxed. Not necessarily physically relaxed, but internally relaxed. I was in pain. Today. I did something to my lower back over the weekend. I don't know what the heck I did, but I did something to it, and probably part of making hash and everything else, because I was like bending over and I don't know, like all this kind of stuff all day long. It was just a lot of work, and then I think I sat wrong on my couch, which I needed to get a new couch because this one's a piece of shit. But it is what it is, And I went to the chiropractor. That helped me feel a lot better. And then coming home and doing this, I mean, I feel the best I've felt all day. So, like, that right there makes me recommend getting this. If you're a flavor buff, that has such a good flavor to it. the flavor of the flour and the rosin and the hash mixed together with the Russian cream hemp wrap. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling you, fire. So good. So aside from the effects, aside from flavor, there really isn't much left. You know, good quality, and yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, I feel so good. I feel so good that I actually would go back to work right now. I'd go back to work, and I love work, but today I just couldn't focus. I couldn't focus. I couldn't, I was stressing about so much stuff. I had a business meeting that I was supposed to go to today, and on the way there, I got a flat tire, and I had to reschedule it. And it was just from the moment I woke up this morning till the moment I lit that thing, nothing was going right. Everything was going to shit the whole freaking day. Everything was going to shit. It was bad. And not I felt like I was completely couldn't control anything. It was just a bad day. Everybody has bad days. Today was my bad day. It was a full on case of the Mondays. But I feel so good right now. I mean, I want to go, make some more hash so we can have a bunch of these relief blunts. This is what's up. So I'm real excited about these. Real excited about them, and I'm ready to get to work on making some more. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.